trouble and they want a deal, law enforcement officers are all too eager to say, well, tell us about Mr. Williams. Is he involved in this? What do you know about him? That's the problem with this case. It's coming from the word of people who are getting deals to say, yeah, he was there, or I saw him around, or he gave the order, or I heard from someone else he gave the order. That's what this case is about. You're not going to hear any confession of Jeffrey Williams.
So every time there is
somebody gets arrested and gets
Young Thug lawyer doing the interview, he just talking about the people in YSL that's getting the plea deals, the reason why they're getting plea deals, so they could say, where was Young Thug the night of this happened? Where was Young Thug the night that this happened? This and that. But they're not going to get on the stand and say, Jeffrey Williams did this, but behind the scenes, they taking plea deals. I mean, bro, this is nothing new. This shit been happening since the 70s and 80s. It'd be a group of dudes thinking that they can take over the block or take over their neighborhood, and then once they made enough money, they feel like they could launder it into something else and make a legit business. But one by one, the police and the feds do their investigation and find out how they got the money in the first place. Then they start taking people down one by one and hold them to see how long they could sit still without telling. This shit is not new. They made so many movies about this. I don't know why people still be getting surprised when you get hit with a RICO charge. It's a 95% conviction rate. 95% you are going to jail for a long, long time, unless you give up some information. Give us some information, because that's the name of the game. The police don't be solving crimes. The police be there after the crime happened and just writing down information. They don't know who did what because nobody want to snitch. The only way the police get people to really snitch if they got something against you. Like, oh, you're facing X amount of years. Tell us what we want to know. Tell us what we want to know. Then they start telling. But they don't do no real detective work and find out on their own because they don't know shit. People are not going to give no information unless they got some time over your head to say, look, if you don't give us no information, you're going to be facing X amount of years. Then they start singing like birds. I know Gunna, he took the plea deal, and 2 more people in the YSL camp took the plea deal too. So ain't no telling what Young Thug gonna do now. It's crazy. What y'all think about this, your boy B? Make sure to like, comment, subscribe.